then, reading about the Holocaust did not have the same impact as living with someone who had been part of it. It is not easy. It hurts. To this American husband, it was devastating. There are multiple impacts. First, I reacted with, "There but for the grace of God go I." Then I questioned, can human beings really do such things? Can it happen again? Could it happen to us? Should we have known? We owe them. Guilt, guilt, guilt. Jews who survived the war in Europe are driven. They cannot forget, and they cannot bear the thought that the world will not remember. As they grow older, it becomes more and more important to them that no one be permitted to forget. This is what survivors owe the dead. It is the means by which survivors hope to prevent history from repeating itself. For those who have not shared their experience, the stories of the Holocaust years can be wearing. They are hard to read, to hear. After 36 years of marriage, they are still difficult for me to bear, and I must close my ears and my mind occasionally to preserve my sanity. Yet there are still important stories to be told and facts to be recorded, especially today, when there are those who would like to rewrite history. Not all Jews died in the death camps. Not all Jews went to their deaths helplessly. Many did not defend themselves in the mistaken belief that to do so would endanger the lives of others. Few have told the story of those who did fight back and survived, and of their lives in Europe during the early post-war years. Alicia's experiences, as told in this book, make up such a story. Alicia, whose name I Americanized from Ada to Alice in the United States, and who now, with this book, is at peace with herself and wishes to resume her real name, has devoted over 3 years to the writing of Alicia. It has been an agonizing task. To write this book, she has had to relive experiences that had been buried, mercifully, in her subconscious memories. She has had to reopen all her old wounds. Yet I feel that the finished book has justified her work and pain. It is an autobiography. It is factual. It has not been embellished. All that has been changed are some of the names of the people she wanted to save the anguish of remembering. And it tells the story of a young girl who managed to survive in a hostile world. It describes the actions of real people in a very unreal environment. The Nazis could not have almost completely destroyed the Jews of Poland had there been resistance to this by their neighbors, the Poles and Ukrainians. Actively, or by not acting, these people cooperated with the Germans. Yet Alicia tells of instances of kindness by individuals. Can we say that all Germans, Poles, and Ukrainians were evil? Can we understand the rationalizations that Jews were not one of us, or had it coming, or were Christ killers and were being punished by God? To what extent did nice people close their hearts and minds to what was happening? To what extent was this dictated by personal fears or by self-interest? There are insights contained within this book which, as I discuss them with her, surprise even Alicia. The real world is not black or white, but many shades and colors. The story of Alicia covers the range of human experience. There are moments of tragedy and despair, true, but there are also moments of sweetness and even humor. Above all, Alicia has described a young girl who faced a terrifying and violent world and managed to retain her faith in humanity, in God, and in her people. Gabrielle, Appleman, California, June 1986.
Chapter 1. Before the War. First, they killed my brother Moshe. Then they killed my father. Then they killed my brother Bunyo. Then they killed my brother Zachary. Then they killed my last brother, Herzl. Only my mother and I were left.